Would anybody in the room like to apologize to Spanish?
Oh, a lot of
No, I'll be the first one. No,
No, you don't want to?
I can't think of a single thing that I would apologize.
I have no regrets. No regrets when it comes to yelling at Spanish.
There's a lot of that going around.
Never.
Spanish, I will apologize
Thank
to
you.
you and say you were right.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong.
What?
Dave Grohl is a son of a bitch.
Scumbag?
I'm telling you. Called it.
Everybody loves
leave
Dave.
the guy alone.
Everybody loves
Yep.
Dave. He's such a good guy.
I'd love to have a beer with him.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl wandered outside the boundaries of his marriage 9 months ago, and he raw dogged it.
Yeah.
In an Instagram post yesterday, he said, quote, "I've recently become the father of a new baby daughter born outside of my marriage. I plan to be a loving and supportive parent to her. I love my wife and my children, and I'm doing everything I can to regain their trust and earn their forgiveness.
Yeah.
We're grateful for your consideration toward all the children involved as we move forward together." Dave and his wife, Jordan, have been married since 2003. They have 3 daughters, 18-year-old Violet, 15-year-old Harper, and 10-year-old Ophelia. Violet deactivated her Instagram account.
Sure, but she doesn't want to have to deal with all this stuff now. I mean, that really, you know.
Oh, I gotta know who it is. The person. What if it's just some random?
It's probably some random
one night groupie backstage just hit the lottery.
I'm sure this is his only time doing that.
Or we find out that it was somebody that was on tour with them. Whatever. And he,
Oh man, I gotta know who it is.
What if he was making those briskets and stuff for the homeless people because he felt guilty about everything else? Listen, I don't judge people based on that. You don't know what goes on in their personal lives. You don't know what goes on. He's been married for how long?
20
years. But you don't know what his wife is like. You don't know what their relationship is like. I mean, it appears that it's great on the surface, but we have no idea.
And she may say, "Hey, you can bang whoever you want. Just make sure you wear a condom so we don't have to call
He seems pretty. He seems pretty
natural,
apologetic about doing it to her. So I don't know how
is he?
And then that's the other thing. I see a lot of adults, not a lot, but a few adults who are in relationships where, like John Bon Jovi said the other day in an interview, how the secret to his marriage has been his wife forgiving his indiscretion. So there are relationships where they're like, listen, the reality of it is you're going to be traveling the world and people are going to be throwing themselves at you, and there's going to be times we're not together. That's how life is, and I'm fine with that. There are people who are like that. I'm not fine with that. Like in my relationship, I wouldn't want that. If my wife was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go bang a couple of dudes when I feel like it," I don't like it. But there are people that do, and it's really none of our business.
No, I agree with you. I don't care what he does in his personal life. I just was really upset that when I called him out on being trash, everybody jumped on me and said I was trash.
You called him out on being trash because you felt like he could be doing more than feeding the homeless.
That's right.
That him feeding the homeless wasn't enough.
It was an empty gesture, correct?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? What wasn't empty?
Yeah, that's right.
That lady.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, Carmen.
Everybody is making the same joke with the "I've got another confession" from the song. I've seen that a dozen times.
I was first to do it.
Everybody thinks they're original.
And I would like to point out to everybody, this is a good moment to stop and see how you view people based on what you see in the media, because everybody was on Dave Grohl's side saying he's this awesome guy, right?
I still think he's an awesome guy.
I still think he's awesome.
Right, so now you find out that he's fathering a child out of wedlock, probably not his first time having infidelity issues or whatever, and now you don't want to see him for what he really is. You're still going to see him as this version you've created in your head.
No, but I see him as a guy who is a rock star who's probably banging other people on the road, but it's none of my business.
Right.
I don't care.
My point is that these are the moments you have to realize how you idolize people and put them on a pedestal.
No, but I don't.
Not you in particular.
I have utter disdain for you, but I don't care if you're cheating on whoever. And it's none of my business.
Yeah. No. Again, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that, like I said, idolize celebrities.
People below me.
No, people that idolize
Spanish.
celebrities.
I'm turning to your side after this and the Trump stop using our music and I don't like Dave Grohl.
Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I heard the White Stripes are suing.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I like Dave Grohl even more.